One of the most important habits for rediscovery is to write down your daily thoughts. And what I mean by rediscovery is you simply rediscover yourself, your dreams, your ambitions that maybe they got pushed back within your mind and you don't think about them now, but at some point those are huge passions of yours. And by writing down your daily thoughts, you can reconnect with those dreams and those ambitions and simply reconnect with your experience throughout the day. So what daily reflections allow you to do is they let you address your strengths and weaknesses, and you also get to remember more things. The human mind has tens of thousands of thoughts running through it every single day. So naturally, it's easy to remember some things, but it's going to be more difficult to remember the bulk of your thoughts. So by writing your thoughts down, you can remember more of those thoughts that make you feel good about your dreams or any other thing that you do in your life. And if you do daily reflections every single day for months and for years, then this is a great way for you to go down memory lane to see what you were thinking within certain time frames. And by knowing what you were thinking, that gives you an idea of what you are trying to do within your lifetime, what you are striving towards, and what makes you happy. So the reason that you need to do reflections and just write about your day every single day is because it becomes a habit. And this is a habit that allows you to track how you felt each day. So I can literally go back to my journal that I started in 2015, and I could see how I felt on May 22nd, 2014. I could literally see how I felt on May 22nd, 2015. And that's very powerful because I could do this for any calendar day, and that power lets me see certain trends. I get to see what made me happy. I also get to see what made me feel sad or what made me feel stressed. You want to see what makes you happy, but you also want to see the roadblocks that prevent you from being happy. Because once you identify the roadblock, that's the first step to actually solving the problem. So that's why it's very important to do these reflections every single day so you get to learn more about yourself, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you stressed, and how can you emerge as a happier individual. So when you are writing your daily reflections, these are a few tips. First off, write about what happens to you throughout the day. And also, feel free to insert some thoughts about your dreams, your ambitions, anything that you are heading towards. Then, put a positive twist on everything. If something bad happened to you, you can't think of a way to positively weave it into your journal, then leave it out. You don't want to go through your journal months later and just look at all of the bad things that happened to you. You only want to write about the positive because then when you look back, that memory lane is a very positive lane to be on, and positivity within the journal allows you to build onto that positivity, which builds onto your happiness, and increased happiness results in increased productivity, and increased productivity eventually leads to success. So many of these things are all connected together, and that makes sense because it seems like many leaders possess several different characteristics, and you'll forever see different articles getting published every single week about these habits of an effective leader or these characteristics of an effective leader. So many of the admirable habits and characteristics are all put together. They all work with each other. So putting a positive twist on everything allows you to emerge as a happier, more productive, and more successful individual. And finally, your thinking is affected by your writing. When you write down how you feel, you are remembering the day. So you're either going to remember all of the good things that happened to you or all of the pains that you felt throughout the day and the pains that are still to come. So you don't want to focus on the pain, because then you lose that part of you. You lose a part of you that makes you happy, that makes you feel joyful. You lose that part of you by focusing on the pain. So if you focus on what makes you happy, if you focus on the positive things in the day, then pain will get pushed away. Sadness will get pushed away, and you will emerge as a happier individual. If you have any questions about writing your daily thoughts in a journal, how to make this into a habit, or any other questions about happiness, then I encourage you to ask your question in the discussion section, and I will gladly get back to you. That is all for this lecture. I hope it has served you, and what I want you to do is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.